So there's $80 billion of new funding for the IRS. And $45 billion of that is earmarked for enforcement. In other words, hiring more agents to harass the public and get more money out of them for alleged tax violations, more audits. Overall, the IRS is adding another 87,000 people to its workforce. By the way, here's one of the job descriptions that they're hiring for. This is for a criminal investigation special agent. Quote, maintain a level of fitness necessary to effectively respond to life-threatening situations on the job, carry a firearm, and be willing to use deadly force if necessary. Be willing and able to participate in arrests, execution of search warrants, and other dangerous assignments, unquote. This is an army. This is a secret police force that the government can use to target and attack the American people, you, their domestic enemies. We aren't exaggerating. We have some footage here of the training for this new Gestapo. Look.
During the training, special agents wear protective vests, use handcuffs, toy guns, and radios to communicate with their counterpart agents on the case.
Oh my gun, handcuffs.
That feels weird. How's it feel?
Heavy. Once you steal money from the government, you're going down.
Edward Saul joins us now with more on this. Once you steal from the government, you're going down.
Yes, I heard that what she feels about her neighbors, about her parents even. These agents are the college kids that we all hate. They're the Karens that wanted us all masked. And Stu, do you know how much they're getting paid? That young woman who's just giddy about going after her neighbor's money, she's going to be paid a cool $75,000 coming out of college. And guess what? If she does well with taking the money from her fellow Americans, she'll go up to $175,000 with benefits. So this is nothing more than a bureaucratic mercenary force. And the truth of the matter is, we as Americans, me being a first-generation American, thank God you guys gave me citizenship. I love this country. You've been here a lot longer than I have. I'm thinking back to the beginnings of this country. Taxation without representation. Stu, it's not a coincidence that we've come across this. We've come across this training, 87,000 new agents, but also another thing many people may not know about, it's not a coincidence that the IRS earlier this year brought $700,000 worth of ammo. They are preparing for something. I think it's obvious. They're preparing to take money from Americans who refuse to continue fueling endless wars, endless COVID restrictions, and killer drugs. I'm done with it. What do you think?
We're funding our own demise. I've been saying that on this program for a very long time. As I see her and these Karens dressing up in Kevlar bulletproof vests, and I've got my gun and my handcuffs, and you steal from the government, you're going down. The only solution that I can actually see here is not going just a little bit back this way, but going all the way the opposite direction into a complete tax revolt. Stop paying taxes. This bureaucracy, this corporate government crime syndicate cannot manage to sustain itself without ripping us off. So if we don't give them any money, if we don't feed the beast, we don't fund our own murder and the murder and slaughter of our children and even unborn children. Stop paying taxes. Is that a viable solution?
I think so, Stu. There are many state-level representatives and candidates for office who are saying this right now. They're making this part of their platforms. By the way, the drill that you just saw on TV, they do that about 30 to 40 times a year. This is the Adrian Project at every school where they have an accounting program. That's part of the accounting program at Adrian College, and in this case, a college out in Utah. But the truth of what you just laid out, Stu, I'm not sure if you saw this message today. There was a Florida candidate for House here in the state, Louis Miguel. His message was he has a plan to deal with this IRS agents and even raids going on places like the Mar-a-Lago. He said, under my plan, all Floridians will have permission to shoot FBI, IRS, and ATF and all other feds on site. Let freedom ring. Now, of course, we're not endorsing outright violence, but what he's talking about specifically, Stu, is when they don't actually have warrant or a jurisdiction in a case. They're just showing up looking to take your lunch money.
They're a threat to your life, to your liberty, to your property, to your happiness. They're a threat to your God-given inherent inalienable rights that you have as a United States citizen, and they should be treated as such, in my opinion. Anthony Sabatini said almost the same thing in Florida, which seems to have its head screwed on straight. And if I were president of the United States, I would abolish all three-letter agencies and start over completely. They are not representative of the people at all whatsoever, and they need to be defunded immediately. Stop paying taxes. Edward Saul, for this footage and for coming here today, we appreciate it. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too, Stu.